What is up, everybody? As you can see, we have something else besides the Grom on the lift. I thought we'd switch it up a little bit since the Grom is complete for now. But yeah, we got the yellow main machine on here. This is, I believe it is my 20, I think it's a 20, or no, this is a 2016. Sorry, 2016 Super 8 by Kymco. As you can see, it is stickered up and a little bit on the dirty side, so we're gonna go through, show you the little quirks and features, and then we're going to do a little maintenance and clean it up and get on to the next thing. So picked this up a couple years ago off Facebook Marketplace for I think $700, something like that. So it's a 150. As you can see, it's got a little built-in backrest here, or it goes down and you can have a passenger. Gas is underneath here. Battery and whatnot's located in here. As you can see, we kind of got a little bit of a excess wiring mess, so we're gonna take care of that. We're gonna trim some of these wire lengths down. We don't need all of this because, I mean, it can't be one of my bikes without a shit ton of underglow on it, right? So it has that with a foot button that I'm gonna actually secure down so it doesn't move. So we'll do that. We're gonna do an oil change on it down here. Got a couple of pieces of hardware that are pretty loose. I do need to get a new tire on the back of this thing, but I don't have that right now. We'll check the airbox, see how that's doing. Also, another thing, probably not in this video, but in a future one, is we'll pull, I believe there's this plastic piece right here comes out, and you can get full access to the head as well as the carburetor. So we'll pull the carb off and clean it, because this has sat on and off for a couple of months, and I think some of the gas might have partially clogged some of the jets, because it'll get up to about 50 miles an hour, but sometimes you'll get these little spurts where like it temporarily clears, or it gets enough fuel finally and you feel a little pickup in power. So I think the carb cleaning might help it. Other than that, it's been super reliable. Can't complain. I mean, it's my whole fuck it edition, but just kind of customized it with a bunch of stickers. Here, I'll fire it up real quick. This thing usually never fails, so just key right there. Still have to hold the brake, and it's gonna be a little cold right now. It's carbureted, so I do eventually want to put, I don't know, some kind of mild exhaust on it. Not too much. Maybe I'll do a intake mod on it, but beyond that, it's just kind of my canal cruiser, something I don't care that, you know, if it gets dirty, or I'll take it on less than ideal conditions. This is usually what I take on the canals. If you've seen a lot of my videos where I do the canal runs, 9 times out of 10, this is what I'm riding. All right, so this is a 17. So, well, it's right here. Got that cracked loose already. I'm trying to do this one-handed. We'll see how that works out. There we go. So, as well as an oil plug, it's an oil screen. So you just kind of clean that. There's no filter or anything like that. Okay, let all the oil drain. Doesn't look too bad. Got all the hardware and the screen cleaned, and we're gonna refill it with some Motul 10W40 that I had, some 7100. I'm not sure exactly how much this takes, but we'll start off with I don't know, we'll put 500 milliliters in and check the oil level and go from there. It's probably going to be similar to the Grom, so probably close to the whole thing actually. So 1 liter. All right, we'll get it all sealed up and we'll get back to you. We'll move on to the next thing. All right, so took about 700 milliliters or so of oil. We're over here on the other side now, taking out these screws for the air box. And we'll see what this looks like. I'm gonna be honest, it might be pretty bad. I have neglected this machine and it's never let me down, but it definitely has not gotten the same attention as my other machines. All right. Looks good there, nice and clean. It's definitely doing its job. Looks real good on that side, but yeah, it's not good on that side. And then all the bends here. I don't know what's up with that. So I'll just show you guys what we're dealing with real quick. I won't bore you with the entire process because it's going to be pretty repetitive, and anyone who's done anything remotely like this before is going to know exactly what to do. But we're just going to remove these little zip ties that I had attached, bundling everything together. And this started out as something that was just going to be temporary, and over a year later, now I'm finally getting to it. All right. So, a lot of this length right here, we can just get rid of. So, this is the unit right here, obviously that controls the lights. And it's got quite a bit of extra wire here, so I can see that between the fuse and here we could shorten that one. We could shorten these. In fact, maybe instead of a foot pedal, I could mount it like so. This is the button that turns it on, so maybe I could mount it up under the seat. That actually might be pretty cool. That's actually not a bad idea. Well, I'll see what the best option is, but I'm kind of liking that one right there. So I'll be back with you guys. I'll show you what I come up with. It definitely has to be better than what I have here. All right, so big improvement. Let me show you what I got. As you can see, this fits flushly. Before it did not. It kind of bulged a little bit because I had all those wires jammed in there. But I'm kind of proud of myself. Didn't use a single zip tie. So this pops off. And as you can see, Not perfect, but a lot better. So there's kind of a lot going on here. I have the tender kind of tucked and looped around here, so that way when I want to use it, I can pull this out just right around the edge here. It's not going to interfere with anything else. I shortened a lot of the power cords and ran them underneath the tender to the box here. Same thing with that. Actually, we could probably tuck those in a little bit better. But yeah, really satisfied with how this turned out. And I also did a little Dremel work. As you can see right there, I made a little notch. So when you put this back on, one-handed, boom, just like that, the wire comes out here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually out of adhesive, so I've got to go to the store, but also I was thinking about taking the Dremel as well and maybe kind of cutting a groove, running across here. It's going to come up this line here, just the groove. Then I'll stop, and then the wire is going to actually come up along here and follow here right up under the seat, and I'm going to mount it to where the button is kind of like hanging out right around, something like that, but we'll hide the cord. So what we'll have maybe is come up this way, and the cord can follow the contour of the black here, so it's less visible, and in that way I can just click it on and bam, party time. Last thing is just clean this up, get it presentable, nothing too crazy, and I guess we're done. So we'll just do a quick time lapse of me cleaning it. Maybe we'll go for a quick test drive, and then we'll call it a video.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. Going down, I'll give up everything. Daunting though, if I could see my dreams, I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Don't let go, don't let go.
Here's a quick little cleanup. So let's let this down, go for a little test drive, and we'll call that a video. All right. Starts right up as usual. Whew, still a little cold outside. You know, it doesn't look that small, but driving it, it feels small. Yeah, it feels real good. The only weird thing is it's not really any smaller than like the Grom or anything like that. It actually might be longer, but when you ride it, because of the seating position with your knees up, actually feels a lot smaller. But yeah, it's running good. I think future projects for this more than likely is going to be cleaning the carb, putting an exhaust and an intake on it. See about maybe getting that fixed. That's kind of annoying, but other than that, yeah, it's ready for some more canal cruising. All right, guys. Anyway, thank you for joining me on another cool video, and till next time, peace.